Welcome back to part 2 of our simple 3D character modeling series in Prisma 3D 3.0. In today's tutorial, we'll be modeling the head of our 3D character. So follow along, and don't hesitate to pause or slow down the video if I move too fast at any point. First, open Prisma 3D and tap on New Project. Once the Choose a Model menu appears, select the cube. This cube will be the base for our character's head. After importing the cube, you'll be taken straight into edit mode. Now let's start modeling. First, delete the top face and the back face of the cube. Next, we'll add a loop cut right down the middle of the cube. Then, add 2 more loop cuts, one on the left side and one on the right side, and add another loop cut horizontally, right through the center of the cube. Add 2 more loop cuts, one above the center and one below. These will help us refine the top and bottom portions of the head. Now, let's adjust the bottom 4 edges. Select them and move them slightly upwards, just like this. After that, we'll shape the sides of the head. Select the side vertices on both the left and right sides and push them forward to create a triangular-like shape. Now let's move to the front of the head and begin working on the chin. Select the bottom center vertex, that's the one in the middle, and pull it downward to form the chin area. Then, select the 2 edges next to it at the bottom and move them slightly upward to smooth out the curve. From here, you can keep tweaking and shaping the head until you're happy with how it looks. Don't be afraid to experiment. Small adjustments can make a big difference. Now let's add the nose to our character. To do that, import a cube and start adjusting it by scaling it down to a suitable size for the nose. Next, add loop cuts to help shape it properly. Just follow along with the steps I'm showing on screen. You can also experiment a bit and create any nose shape you want, depending on the style you're going for. Now, there are many ways to create hair in 3D modeling, but in this tutorial, we're keeping it simple. Start by adding a new cube to the scene. Then, begin adding loop cuts. Just follow my steps closely on screen. Once you've made your cuts, scale the cube to fit the shape of the head. From there, start shaping the hair by pulling the vertices, edges, and faces to match the style we're going for. For this model, we want to avoid that typical cube look, so take your time to smooth and shape it nicely. Don't worry about getting it perfect. Just try to make it look like natural, stylized hair. After the shape looks good, go ahead and add some color to the hair. This will give you a better idea of how it'll look in the final render. Now that we've finished modeling the hair, let's move on to the ears. Start by adding a cube, scaling it, and adding loop cuts to shape the ear. Once you're happy with the shape, duplicate it and position the copy on the other side. Follow my steps as I model the ears. Add the neck to complete the head setup. To do this, import a cylinder into the scene. Then, scale and adjust it to match the size and shape of the neck you want. Make sure it fits well under the head and looks natural from all angles. Once you're happy with the hair, congratulations! The head is complete. In the next tutorial, we'll move on to modeling the sweatshirt of our character. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the tutorial with others. I'd also love to see what you create using this method. Feel free to tag me on Facebook at NorthPaul Studios. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.